WWE fans, welcome to a special edition Impact Media presents Halloween Havoc preview from NXT. This show completely snuck up on me and did the whole Strong Style show this week, the whole Strong Style show, and realized Halloween Havoc was this weekend. So, got a special show here, and we are going to tighten it up, and I'm going to go through all the matches, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. Um, little throwback here when Grayson Waller hosted the big spin the wheel, make the deal. A lot of fun matches on there. A lot of fun matches on there. By the way, most of them pretty similar. Yeah. Plus, let's look. What is a Ring of Fire match? Um, what is this one? And what is Yeah, I pretty much know what all the rest of them are. What in the world is a Ring of Fire? Is that the ring? That's an Inferno match? I don't know. Anyway, let's talk about it because tomorrow night, this is Friday. Tomorrow night on Peacock from Prescott Valley, Arizona, the Finlay Toyota Center. I believe it starts at 8. NXT presents NXT presents Halloween Havoc. 6 matches on the card. Normally that the normal 5 format, but when I read you these matches, I think you'll realize that some of them aren't going to be the normal 20 to 25 minute matches like most of them. I think they're going to kick it off this way. They're going to kick it off with Javon Evans and Leon Slater versus Mystery Iguana and La Parka. Oddly enough, I've met Mr. Iguana and La Parka about 2 months ago at a Mucha Lucha event, which, hey, shout out, Mucha Lucha ATL in Norcross this Sunday. And also, if you're not at Mucha Lucha and you want to go to a free show at Deep South Wrestling will be at New Realm, make sure to go check either one of those out. If you're at Mucha Lucha, look for this guy. If you're at Deep South, look for a lot of my other friends. But Javon Evans and Leon Slater versus Mr. Iguana and La Parka. This is going to be a fun match. I have seen Mr. Iguana and La Parka wrestle up close. They are really good. Mr. Iguana is fantastic, and the new La Parka is he hits all the classics, man. He's got a little bit of a spin. He's a tall guy. He's got a little bit of a spin on things, and both of them really good. We know what Javon Evans and we know what Leon Slater can do. This match is going to be bonkers. Those two are going to be flying everywhere. Iguana and La Parka can do all the big moves too. It's going to basically look like a AAA showdown. And for the sake of everything, probably Javon Evans and Leon Slater are going to win the thing. That would make a lot of sense if they were to. Yeah, they're probably going to win that match, but I think it's going to be really, really great. And you might see maybe these 4 square off again, either a fatal 4-way or another tag team match in the next AAA event. Up next, Zarya versus Blake Monroe. And I know a lot of you guys are going to say, why isn't it Sol Ruca versus Blake Monroe? Well, if you watch this week's NXT, which is what tipped me off that there was a PLE this weekend, you find out that Sol Ruca has a knee or leg injury of some kind. She was going to give up the North American title. Blake Monroe came down and said, oh, great, just go and hand it to me then. Ava says, not quite. Can't just hand it to you. And Zarya steps in and says, hey, Ava, what if I defend it in Sol's honor? And Ava says, well, I'm okay with that as long as Sol Ruca's okay with the fact that if you lose the belt. If you win, she keeps the belt. It's really kind of not much in it for Zarya. Or is there? I thought of a wrinkle before we did this show. We know at some point Sol Ruca's getting called to the main roster. I thought maybe Zarya would come with her. What if she doesn't? And this is the first shoe to fall or the first seed that is sown for it. Hear me out. Zaria's really good. She hadn't got much of a showcase to really show what she can do. Her and Blake Monroe should be really, really good. It might move the rest of the matches real quick. It might steal the show. It might. It might. And it might just be really good. But hear me out. Zaria beats Blake Monroe, gets the championship, and is holding it up, and she's looking at it. And of course, she wants to hand it to Soul, but she's kind of looking at it a little deeper than maybe she should. So Soul kind of looks at her, shrugs it off. They move on about their day. At some point before Soul gets moved up, or maybe after she's moved up, her and Zaria are going to square off for this. And Zaria's going to win. And Zaria's going to stay in NXT and defend the North American title. Solrook will be on the main roster. I'm just hitting the highlights of that, but that sounds like something they could absolutely do. And if they do, I haven't seen that on one dirt sheet. For one, I don't read the dirt sheets. I don't read them. Try not to, because they tell too much. Some of those people know people on the inside and they get inside information, and that's great if you want to read that stuff. I don't. I like watching the show and not knowing what's going to happen. Or if I know a moment's going to happen, not knowing when it could happen. But really, if WWE does this, then you're welcome. And remember, you heard it from the Impact. Because I'm always honest with you guys. I will very much always tell you if I know something. And I don't know anything. Not in this. I don't know anything at all. On the previous or on the show we just did, that you'll see the WWE show we do backstage jabronis. I explained what's going on with Jacob Fatu because I've seen those reports. I don't like spoilers, but I wanted to see what was going on with him, and I explained it there. And that's me being truthful with you guys. That's what I know. But I'm gonna say Zaria beats Blake Monroe. This starts the process of Zaria being the North American champion and Sol Ruka heading on off to. I bet she goes to SmackDown. I bet she does. We are going to get Ethan Page, the North American champion for the men, versus El Hijo de Wagner, Dr. Wagner Jr., who I've also met, and he's fantastic. In a Day of the Dead match. What is the Day of the Dead match? I think it's just. Let's see. I think a Day of the Dead. Okay, here we go. I'm reading a little bit. Kind of a Texas death match, so to say. I don't think they're going to get really crazy the way that Moxley and Darby Allin do in AEW, or Hangman or Swerve or some of those. But I just think that this is going to be just a no DQ, all weapons. Look over here. It's going to be weapons wild match, a trick or street fight. It's a street fight. That's basically what I think is going to happen, or at least the type of match is going to be. I would like to see Ethan Page retain. I think it would make a lot of sense. I think it would make a lot of sense that Ethan Page wins. Although if Dr. Wagner won and had the North American title and took it to AAA and defended it there, Mexico is in North America, and then you could have Ethan Page go down there for a minute. I mean, that could be fun. Have other people going down there trying to get it back. Could work, but I will say Ethan Page wins that particular match. Ricky Saints is going to defend his NXT championship, newly won, first title defense here against Trick Williams. I think Saints is going to retain. The weird thing is some posters for Halloween Havoc. Have you guys seen it? They have Obafemi on the poster. I don't know if he was part of an original plan, or they didn't know if Saints was going to win or not against him, so they had them all on it. I saw Obafemi on the poster, and he's not booked for any match. So kind of want to see where he plays into this. I say Saints retain. I don't know if there's any kind of weird people run down or something crazy happen or something like that, but I think Ricky Saints wins this. One of the matches I'm looking forward to is Dark State. That could be Deion Lennox, Cutler James, Saquon Sugars, or Osiris Griffin. It's going to be two of the four, maybe, because given the rules, technically it could be all of them. First is the Broken Hardy. That's Brother Nero and Broken Matt Hardy. That delete. That's that guy. That's that one. The whacked out Matt Hardy. That's going to be fun. They were on the Hardy compound. They walk into the lake and they come back and they're all morphed up. It was something fantastic. I think the Hardys will retain and keep their belts, but I think this match is just going to be like Bray Wyatt off the wall crazy, just weird. It's a broken rules match. That means there aren't that many rules. But give me the Hardys to win that one. And then what that would be a good main event, but what I think the main event is going to be, and I think it's well deserved, JC Jane defends her NXT Women's Championship against Tatum Paxley. I wish they would have built this a little more than just 2 weeks because Tatum Paxley, I believe, does deserve the shot at the title and wouldn't hurt my feelings if Tatum Paxley won. The difference is Tatum Paxley got the last laugh this Tuesday as she got the best of JC Jane after a match. So I think JC's going to retain. I would like to see Paxley stick around and maybe get a rematch. But why not at Halloween Havoc have Tatum Paxley? This is like when you have Shotzi. Why are you not featuring the people that match what you're doing? I would love to see Paxley win. My actual pick is Paxley, but I bet JC retains, and it's going to be good. I don't have a problem with JC. A lot of people say she's the most beatable champion and all that kind of stuff. I think she's more than proved that she's earned her spot and she can keep her spot because she's taken on all comers from everywhere. So that's just my quick picks real quick. I didn't want to make this a really long show, but I just want to get on and get my picks out there. As always, you guys can keep following us at impact_media_ on YouTube. The Impact 99 will find this guy on all the social medias. And if you're going to Deep South, say hello to Eric and all of the friends of the show over there. And if you're coming to Mucha Lucha, say hello to this guy and some of the posse. But until next time, deuces gooses. Go watch wrestling. Go watch Halloween Havoc. Happy Halloween.